Have you ever announced a big goal to your friends, on social media, to yourself, only to feel instantly drained by it? Like the act of saying it out loud somehow made it heavier? You're left with the ambition, but none of the energy. That feeling has a name. I call it the energy tax, the hidden cost of making your goals too loud, too public, and too dependent on external validation. A few years ago, I told my entire network I was writing a book. The congratulations felt amazing for a week. Then, the pressure of all those eyes on me made every blank page feel like a failure in progress. Today, we're flipping the script. In the next few minutes, you'll get 1. A clear understanding of why loud goals often backfire. 2. A simpler, quieter framework for sustainable progress. And 3. 3 practical steps you can take this week to conserve your creative energy and build momentum from a place of calm, not noise. Our culture, especially here in the US, loves a loud goal. We're told to declare it to the universe, make a vision board public, and use social accountability to force action. The logic seems sound. If people are watching, you won't quit, right? But here's why that often fails. When you broadcast a goal, you immediately pay an energy tax. You spend emotional currency on managing people's perceptions. The how's the book going? Questions that feel like check-ins from the board of directors you never wanted. You get a short-term dopamine hit from the likes and cheers, which tricks your brain into feeling like you've already accomplished something. The real work then feels underwhelming, anticlimactic. The common advice of go public or you won't be serious ignores a fundamental truth. Sustainable motivation is an internal flame. It's weakened by too much wind. So what's the alternative? It's not about having no goals. It's about pursuing what I call a quiet comeback. This isn't about secrecy or shame. It's about sovereignty. It's moving your goal from the crowded, noisy marketplace of opinions back into the quiet workshop of your own focus. Think of it like this. Your energy, your focus, your willpower, your creative spark is your seed capital. It's your most precious resource. Every time you announce a goal prematurely, you're taking a loan against that capital with interest paid in anxiety and pressure. The shift is this: protect the seed. Nurture it in private until it's strong enough to weather the elements. Your validation must come from the work itself, from the small, quiet wins that only you see at first. After my book announcement fizzled, I started a new project differently. I didn't tell a soul. For 6 months, I just explored. I wrote terrible drafts. I followed curious threads that led nowhere. Because there was no audience, there was no failure, only learning. That private sandbox is where I found the real idea that finally stuck. How do you apply this? Here are 3 actionable steps, starting today. Step 1. Practice stealth mode for the first 20%. Choose a project and make a rule. You will not formally announce or discuss it until you've hit a tangible milestone that represents the first 20% of a journey. That could be a chapter outline, a prototype, or 30 days of consistent practice. This initial phase is for you and the problem only. Case study. Think of a tech startup in Silicon Valley. The most groundbreaking ones weren't built on stage at a demo day. They were built in garages, in stealth mode, until they had something so undeniable that the product itself did the talking. Step 2. Redirect the announcement energy. That burst of energy you feel when you want to tell the world, redirect it. Pour it directly into the work for 1 hour. Channel that excitement into a single, concrete action. The action will fuel more real momentum than any announcement ever could. Step 3. Find one thinking partner, not a cheer squad. Instead of a public audience, identify one trusted, thoughtful person. Their role isn't to cheerlead, but to ask hard questions and help you think. Tell them, I'm exploring X. Can I run my thinking by you once a month? This provides accountability without the performative pressure. Let's recap. First, recognize the energy tax, the drain that comes from performing your goals before you own them. Second, embrace the mindset shift to a quiet comeback, where the work itself is the reward. And third, take action by working in stealth mode, redirecting your announcement energy, and choosing a thinking partner over a crowd. Here's a question for you to sit with this week. What's one thing you're currently making too loud that would benefit from a little quiet? This isn't about going small. It's about going deep. The strongest foundations are poured in silence. Your quiet work today is not an absence of noise. It's the presence of something being built undisturbed. I'd love to hear your thoughts. In the comments, finish this sentence. One goal I'd like to move into stealth mode is, let's support each other in the quiet. If this resonated with you, hitting the like button really helps this channel reach others who prefer thoughtful content over loud noise. And consider subscribing for more videos on building sustainable success every Thursday. Next week, we're talking about a related idea, the input-output fallacy. Why consuming more content is making you less creative. It might just be the permission slip you need to step away from the feed and back into your own mind. Thanks for watching. Until next time, protect your energy. Do the quiet work.